So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to upload this. I don't know what the quality is going to be like. I'm using my brother's tablet because I don't have enough memory on my phone. I don't really even know what this video is or what I'm going to do with it. I guess I'm just hoping that a few months or a year or whatever from now that I can look back on this and I won't feel how I feel now. I haven't planned what I'm going to say at all. I don't even know whether I'm going to show this to anyone. I've got to a point where I really, really need things to go well. I really need it to happen. I need to get my life, I need to get a life. A life, not even my life back. My weight has just got so out of control. I'm so embarrassed. I don't feel like a human anymore. I just feel like this thing, this burden on like everything. And I've done like loads of thinking over the last few weeks. And moving in here was great. It was a great choice to make. I'm so much happier living here, and I can get on with things when I want them, but it's also given me a lot of downtime and a lot of alone time, and I started feeling like I only saw people if I made them come here. So that means that people only ever saw me because I asked them to, not because it was part of their day-to-day, or they wanted to see me, I don't know. And then that just made me feel that, I guess, if something happened to me, or if I wasn't here, that no one's life would really be that affected. I'm just this mess cooped up in this house over in Barry. And I'm sick of people being worried about me, and I know they care, but no one could be more worried than I am. Every single thing, my family and my friends and the people that care about me, every single thing they say is something I've already said and thought to myself. I hate being fat, and it's so difficult, it's so hard, and I hate that people say, you'll do it when you're ready. Like, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. I obviously don't like being big. But it's not as easy as quitting drugs or alcohol or whatever, because you need to eat food. I can't just go cold turkey and just not eat anything. And I've tried doing shakes and whatever, and I've gone on diets and I've been successful for a couple of months. And then something happens, and I just completely snowball and put more and more on. I mean, in January 2016, I started the shakes, and I think it was by March I'd got down to 24 stone, which it sounds a lot, but I hadn't been that size in a few years, and I was feeling really confident, and I looked back and I was taking selfies all the time, and I was wearing makeup and earrings and nice clothes, and I was feeling really good, and I was feeling like me again. And literally, everything happened in the next year from that, and literally by the summer of 2017, last year, I was 36 stone. How the hell can someone put that much weight on in a year? already got to the point where I've nearly pretty much disabled myself. I can't. The thought of just walking to a shop just fills me with anxiety. I go outside now and I feel like everyone that's outside knows that I'm a person that stays inside all day. I feel like I've got this like sign on me or a post-it note on my back saying she hasn't been outside in 4 days, she hasn't seen a human in 4 or 5 days, and I feel like that, like I just feel like this freak. The couple of times I've managed to convince myself to walk up to town and just walk around a couple of the shops for like, I don't know, toiletries or whatever I needed, and kids just stare, and I don't blame them, like, they're kids, they don't know any different. I mean, I am big, I am really, really big, and they've probably not seen a lot of people in their life that is as big as me. I'm 5'10" as well, so you know, but to be like stared at for that reason just feels horrible. It feels horrible, you know, and I hate. It's my birthday this month, and I'm 20. You know, I'm nearly 23, and I just feel like I'm wasting my life and I'm ruining my own life. I can't drive. I turn down dates because I don't want to walk places, and I don't want to go out with people in case they say, "Oh, let's go for a walk," or "Let's do this," or you know, I can't go shopping unless I've got enough money for a taxi there. I can't wash, I can't look after myself properly, I can't cut my toenails, and I can't even be bothered to read it. I've got a list on my phone, and some of them are silly things. I've got a list of things that I want to be able to do again if I lose weight. And I say if because I've got to a point where I just really feel like I can't do it. The reason I did this video, one of the main reasons, is because I'm joining back again, Slimming World tomorrow morning. And I really, really need this to work. I really need to I just need the strength to hold on and keep doing it. Because when I do it, I really go for it. When I'm in that mindset and things are going well and whatever, I get really into, and I do really well. And I just hate that there's just something in my brain that just doesn't care, just switches off. Well, it's like the addiction to food or whatever it is takes over and just thinks, oh, I don't care. And then I just stop, and then I don't know. And it's so easy just to sit here and be like, oh, well, if I just follow it and just stick to it, then it'll be fine. But I don't know, I don't really know how to feel. I'm excited for tomorrow, but I feel sick, and I'm really worried that I won't be able to keep going. I feel like I've got such a massive journey. I need to lose like 20 stone at least. And I don't know, like I can't even look at the screen because I look disgusting. I dyed my hair tonight because I always dye my hair, and all, you know, people that know me and my friends, they know that, well, they should know that the reason I do it mainly is just because it's the only thing about my appearance that I have control over, that I can change and feel good about myself. Yes, I can lose weight and I can whatever, but it's not immediate. You know, it's going to be a long, long time till I'm going to be a weight where I can look at myself and not hate it. But if I can dye my hair and look in the mirror and think, oh, I really like my hair today, or then that gives me that little bit of confidence or whatever. But even that's messed up. I shaved my head last year, and I grew it all back and it got down to about here, from about this length actually. And I've just bleached and bleached and bleached it. I bleached it to white for the start of August, and then I decided to dye it blue, and then I've bleached it another 2 times on that, last night and tonight, and it literally, like, it's just snapped off. It's awful, and I've got to a point now where I'm just like, whatever. I feel like I can't even see my eyes. I'm so gross. I just feel like I've got to a stage where I can't sink any lower. I never leave my house. You know, I'm probably a pretty crap friend. I'm a pretty crap daughter. I feel like I've just tossed around and I've let my parents down. I'm a rubbish niece because I never see my auntie and my cousins anymore because I just can't be bothered to walk to them. I'm not going to swear. I'm just too fat and I'm too lazy to save money and not spend it on takeaways and food, and to go to the train station and to walk to go and see my auntie and go and see a dog and take the dog for a walk. And I say I'm lonely because I make myself alone by staying here at home and not seeing anyone. I'm so stupid and I'm so cross with myself. I really don't know. I was thinking this morning how, I don't really know how to explain it, how, when you think of childhood memories or whatever, you can kind of think about them in your head, but it feels like it was a different life, like it was a long time ago. And I think back to being able to do really simple things, and it feels like that. It feels like, yes, I know it was me and it was my body, but it feels like I was a completely different person, like it was a completely different lifetime ago. And it's just little tiny stupid things that now I'm like, I can't believe I used to be able to do that. Like, just like putting on a pair of socks or putting on tights or sitting cross-legged on the floor. I can't even do that. I mean, I'm going to find this list and I'm going to have to not read some of them. But, okay. I can't cross my legs like a girl. I've got to sit like a man. I'm not going to show you down there because I look even fatter below here. But I want to be able to sit and cross my leg over my knee like a girl. Not sit like a man with my knees spread open on the edge of the sofa because I don't want to sit back and look even fatter. Being able to just sit on the floor, you know. I've put down wipe and wash. I don't really want to go into any detail, but looking after myself at this size has become ridiculously hard. It's really bad. Not have to stop while I'm walking. I get some days where it's okay, and some days I take 10 steps and my back just cramps so much, or my lower back goes numb, that I have to completely stop. And literally, you know, Home Bargains is like 10 minutes down the road, and I stop 7 times on the way, and it's just so embarrassing. And I've got to take my phone out and pretend to be replying to someone, or I don't even know. Wear heels, wear tights, cut my toenails, paint my toenails, walk to the shops, have a bed. I don't have a bed. I've had a mattress for probably 2 years because I break them all. I hate that, and in no way is this anyone else's fault other than my own, but I hate that when I go to someone else's house, there's a chance I can't even sit on their chair. if I sleep over at someone's house and they've got a spare bed or whatever, I probably can't sleep in it because I'll probably break it. And then, without going into too much detail, that does affect my dating life and my sex life or whatever, because I don't want to meet a guy and then him be like, oh, do you want to stay over at mine? And then me be like, well, I can't because you've got a wooden bed. Or, do you know what I mean? It's just, I'm going to leave that there, but my size affects my dating life massively. Fly on a plane. I haven't flown since I was 18. When I was 18, I was probably about 22 stone, and even then I had to wedge my bum into the seat and I had to have a pregnancy belt. And that was at like 22 stone. There is no way I could fit on a plane now. And like hell would I buy 2 seats. I just refuse to be that humiliated in public. I can't. Go to the cinema. I haven't been to the cinema in, I don't even know. I haven't had a bath since I was 16 or 17. I love baths. I love just lying, having music on, having some candles. All girls like baths. Get a bath bomb, sparkly, whatever. I can't even kneel in my bath, let alone lie down in it. Sit in a booth table without squishing my belly. Like if I go to a restaurant and it's one of those booth things, or even just like in cafeteria like Morrison's or whatever, where the chairs don't move. If I even fit in the seat, my belly is like, you can't see, this is a high table, but my belly's just crushed the whole time. And not only that, but I've got to worry about ahead of time, if I'm going anywhere, whether they're going to have seats that I can sit in. I went to a hospital appointment the other day and she said, yeah, go and take a seat. And I looked over and all of the chairs had wooden arms. And I just was like, I'll give it a go. Because sometimes I can kind of perch on the edge, but nah, I couldn't even. So I just stood there awkwardly, and luckily they called me pretty much straight away. But I've had plenty of times where I've walked into a doctor's room and just said, I can't sit down. And I laugh it off because I've been big for years. I'm not this big, but just, it's horrible. It's horrible to just. I went to the dentist the other day and they were handing out forms to everyone in the waiting room to fill out, and they were just general health forms, allergies, previous medical conditions, and they had weight and height. Put my weight down because I bought scales the other day and I know that I'm roughly 37 and a half stone. I'll find out officially at Slimming World tomorrow. And I went into the dentist, sat in a chair, and he said, unfortunately, I can't actually lie you back to look at your teeth. I'm going to have to do it while you're sat up because of your weight. And I was like, okay. I just kind of laughed it. I joked it off. But how awful is that? I mean, come on. It's bordering like TV programme business now, and it's just absolutely. Sitting here on the edge of the sofa now, my whole left leg has gone completely numb. I'm 22 years old. That is ridiculous. How immobile I've made myself. I mean, in no way am I justifying getting this big, but I've been so lucky health-wise so far. I mean, I got the pain. I've probably done quite a lot of permanent damage to my joints and everything like that, but touch wood, I'm not diabetic, my blood sugar's fine, my blood pressure is fine. I'm just unfit and overweight at the moment. And I just think there's people out there that have genuine medical conditions that they can't cure, and they're in pain daily and they can't do anything about it, and I'm here in pain and not being able to go places, and it's all my fault, and it's all completely manageable. All I have to do is lose weight, and do you think I've been able to do that? No. And that is what makes me so cross, is that I've done this all to myself. And it's like having just like a little mini Lauren on my shoulder constantly, or even the devil and the angel. I mean, there's so much in me that's good and has good intentions and gets really pumped for things, and I don't know, and then all it takes is like the littlest thing, or I get really upset, or a lapse of judgment, and then that's it. I just don't care, and it's awful. And I need to take responsibility and really just be a proper badass this time, and just do it, because I feel like it's really scary. I mean, there's so much more on that list, but they're just silly. There's just, yeah. But I really feel like I'm scared. The amount of weight I put on between 2016 to 17, and then I've maintained, gone between a couple of stone till now. We're now nearly 2 years in, and I'm nearly 40 stone, and that is just crazy. I I mean, I might sound like I'm being really relaxed about it, but I'm just in shock. I've cried about it. You know, there's nothing else really I can do from here apart from two things. I can sit and I can eat myself till I die, which is horrible. But it's also very realistic. Either I die because I have a heart attack, or because I give myself some sort of illness, or because I just get so fed up with living that I do it myself. Or I do this, I join tomorrow, and I just stick at it. And I don't know what I can do to make sure that this time's the last time, or this time's the time I'm going to do it. And I've just lost faith in myself. But at the same breath, I need myself to do this, because it's just gonna get so much worse. I feel like it couldn't get worse now, but at least now I can walk, and I don't need a carer. I mean, I already have my friends doing my nails for me and driving me places, but at least I can walk around my flat at the moment. But it's getting hard. Standing up. My knees hurt, my back hurts, my legs go numb from sitting down. I don't know. Kind of lost on what to say now. I feel like I've said quite a lot. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to save or upload, or that's me, or do anything with this video. And it probably doesn't help that I haven't taken my antidepressants today, or the day before, or the day before that. 3 days I've missed, and that's bad. So I'm going to end the video here. I'm not going to watch it back because that's just embarrassing. Oh, I thought it stopped then. That would have been really good timing. The battery's going. Yeah, I'm going to end it here. I'm not going to get any more upset tonight. I'm just going to tidy or do something to distract myself. I'm going to join Swimworld with every intention of smashing it tomorrow, and yeah, let's just see where this takes us. And I really, really, really want to document my journey with this time, and I think in a way it'll put a bit of pressure on me to do right by myself, if that makes sense. I owe it to myself to do a video in a couple of weeks' time and be more positive and feel better and whatever, and I'm really hoping that happens. Watch this space. I look yellow. I'm really not this yellow, I promise. That's bad. But yeah, I'm going to go because I'm not going to shut up. So, goodbye, future Lauren, and or whoever watches this. And hopefully, fingers crossed, this and this And all this will be a lot better in the next video, even if it's a little bit. And hopefully my hair grows and I don't bleach it again. But I probably will, but not for a while, because I've got my Draco Malfoy going on. I'm happy. So yeah, I'll see you soon.